Yeah, right. Yeah, it's got themes and things like that that I find really really interesting. But like, I don't know if I have art. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's also difficult and bleak. Because I was thinking of, do you ever play Subnautica? Subnautica's a lot of fun, and it's a survival based game basically. You're like, I don't know, I can't remember how you get there, but you crash land on a planet, and you spend the whole thing basically underwater. Like you build underwater bases, you explore things underwater, and it's a survival game like managing food and oxygen and whatnot is. But like you fairly quickly start getting tech to like deal with that, and then you get like a submarine and like a cool like mantis mech and all kinds of stuff that like and then it just becomes a game about exploring this really cool underwater world with like some vague like background, like obviously something's going on this planet kind of thing. But like that one, while it's like a survival game, which was a particular kind of like stress on me, I guess, it was fairly light on the survival aspect after the initial bit, and it was very positive in its vibe. All things considered, like it's basically an excuse to like Nat Geo and Alien biome, right? Just seeing cool fish and learning about the different ecosystems so that you can probably harvest them for survival. But you know, oh yeah, um, yeah. Outer Wilds is the one that's really cool about time, and Outer Worlds is the one that's really boring. Right, and that was like it felt like Fallout, which was fine. I enjoy like Fallout 3 specifically, I should say. Like it felt like Fallout, which I was fine with because I liked Fallout. This is nothing. Yeah, their story was just so boring. Like it seemed really cool. This whole like weird capitalist dystopian kind of vibe going on. Um, yeah, and so I was excited to see what it was like, but like the more I played, the more I was like, this is very like I don't know. The choices were very boring and binary. Um, the characters weren't super interesting, and it was like it's not that it was a poorly made game. It was incredibly competent. Everything looked good. The world was cool. Like it all flowed well. I just I played for whatever 15 hours, 20 hours, something like that, and then was like, well, I don't really feel the need to go back. Like I never completed the main quest line or anything. I just right. Yeah, like I'll make yeah. Yeah, which yeah. Oh, really worth coming on the way over here for this. Yeah, I really, I enjoyed Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't played Journey to the West or whatever, but, yeah, I had a lot of fun. It's one of those, like, I didn't think I was going to like it that much once I got into it, because I was like, okay, so this is Assassin's Creed, but with robots. Like, it's the Ubisoft sandbox, but with a different skin. But, like, they had enough cool... Like, whatever. Everybody's got to have a crafting system, right? There's always got to be a crafting system in the games now. It's fine. That one actually, it felt cool to craft weapons and to use them in creative hunts. Like, I was like, oh, I like this. Because a lot of times it just feels like extra nonsense. Right. Yeah, no, I liked the cool universe. You know, I'm into you know, ancient lost civilization type stuff. You'll just, yeah, with a whimper. Yeah, this was not the apocalypse I was promised. Oh. I think it's a different one. Because the one in the other, it's in a different underground zone, but I guess that means that they're thematically connected. It'll show up in the cutscenes sometimes. I don't think so. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. The impression I've got from these weird underground cities is that they're something predating Erdtree Age. I don't know what that means exactly. Yeah, like, I don't know how far it predates. I don't know what it means that it predates. I have that stuff. I never use it. No, it wasn't as far as I thought it was. It helps a lot, actually. I've fallen off of things that killed me. Like, not where it's like you're falling so far and then you just die in the air. I don't know if it helps with those. But definitely stuff where I hit the ground and then all my health went away. And then I used that, and it was like, yeah, you're fine. They let us do something to weapons. Or yeah, maybe it's next. Well, let's find out. Key items. There. Black blade. Grants choice of affinity upgrades to weapons. Can be used as a whetstone. Applying an affinity using physical. Handy. Looks like. I don't know. I haven't played. There's so many mechanics in here that I have not played with. My buddy Mitchell has been playing a lot and sent me messages on Facebook and whatnot. Just stuff he's going with. He was like, "Oh, playing with double scythes is like really good for my build." And I was like, "I forgot you could power stance in this one, like 2 weapons." Like, genuinely forgot that that was a mechanic here. Yeah. Wait here. The thing that turned into me. This, I don't know, maybe it mimics the enemies? Oh. I know, buddy. I don't know. Oh. Fuck. Ah! It follows. You? I was curious about that. If when you started doing the murders from her, if it would like ruin other quest lines or not. You're murdering Tarnished, who are on a special mission for the Two Fingers. The whole reason we're here. Do you remember? Save the cheerleader, save the world. Yeah. Murdering each other now. If I ever need silver tear husks, just come here and get 1,000. Oh, it. Teleport. Should we explore? Even deeper underground. There's a third, even deeper layer to Elden Ring. Oh, I don't know. Like, you mean the temple in the sky? I think it may have fallen down in the past. But I don't know. Maybe we'll go there too. Where are you thinking of? Oh, that place? Yeah, I don't know. I guess, yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a whole layer, if it's just like another zone. I don't know anything about that spot. How we're gonna get there for real. Finger Slayer Blade. That seems more quest-like to me. Because he is trying to end things. Whatever that means. If it's a key item, then... Nope, here it is. Hidden treasure of the Eternal City, Nocrund. A blade said to have been born of a corpse. This blood-drenched fetish is proof of the high treason committed by the Eternal City. Blesses the stone. Cannot be wielded by those without fate. It is said to be able to harm the greater will in its vassals. High treason. So this is tied to the downfall of this place? Whatever that means. Well, let's see where it goes. Oh. Just here. Ah, no. So you just moves away. Where is it? This drives me up a wall. I still can't figure out how to get on top of this plateau. I've been under this plateau. I cannot figure out how to get up there. Yeah, I like... Funny. Well, maybe. Nope, it's worse. mean, they got, sometimes the ground crumbles out from under you and you fall into a nice bush. It's not, it doesn't have the same intentionality of, like, swan diving beautifully into the hay. Yeah. So it's not as beautiful. It's way more terrifying, I think. But oh, that's right. She's been asleep for a long time. Like, I met her, she like opened up all this, like, we can do this stuff, and like, you can serve me if you want. And I was like, sure. And then she's like, go meet all your friends. So I met all my friends. And then I came back, she's like, cool, well, anyway, they'll tell you what to do. By the way, I'm gonna go to sleep for a while. Not much I can do about it. Like, I'll wake up eventually.
Ah, it was thee, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. Ah, but before I leave, I shall entrust thee with this. My thanks for thy sterling efforts. A strange gift, perhaps. But a rare sort such as thee would welcome it, I'm sure. I am certain now. Fate steered us to our reunion. I must thank Torrent, too, for his part. You may leave now. It was but brief. But thou gavest me fine service. What is it? I, too, am to depart on a journey. Upon the dark path.
Okay, well, what did you give me? Inverted statue of Corinthians. Carrion. Key revealing the hidden form of Carrion's. Ah! Hey! Eventually we get there. A statuette of a scholar with ground and sky inverted reveals the hidden form of Carrion's Hall, which connects with the divine tower to Yeah. No, I think you're absolutely right. Where is it? Oh, I always go to the left side. See, I like a lot of the stuff in this because it reminds me of the old Zelda games, specifically in the, like, you just get used to being like, hey, sometimes you'll go to a place and you just won't have the thing for it, and like it'll be like 6 or 7 temples later that you'll be like, oh, I've got stone boots that let you sink to the bottom of a lake, and you're like, oh shit, I needed to go to the bottom of a lake forever ago. Like, wander on back. No, I agree. It's one of the reasons I had so much trouble that when I went back to play Link to the Past as like a real adult, like I was in, so I just gotten into the Marine Corps. I was in Virginia. I remember there was an old like game store, specialized in like classic stuff, and they had a Super Nintendo and that game. So I bought it and played, and immediately realized that how much I'd been like coddled over the years, because I'd beat it as a child. I'd beat it the entire game as like an 8-year-old or whatever. And like I couldn't make headway, like at all. Like I was like, I'm so lost. And one thing I've noticed in this is like as confusing as they make it, there's like all kind, like those ghosts, right? Like they give you actual hints. Like if you pay attention to the dialogue of people, I ran into like 7 people, that's like maybe 3, who told me, hey, if you can't get up the lift. There's a secret cavern. Like, yeah, and somewhere in here, like the graces, right? They point you in a direction, but there's also an item. I noticed. I haven't played around with it, but I was like, oh, I wonder. Where is it? These, Grace Mimic. Light shows the path, but without order. So, like, if you're ever lost and you don't know what to do, apparently if you pop this thing, it gives you a light. And it's not tied to, like, hey, you're in this area, go to this boss. It just points you to something. Right. And, like, that, you can put little markers on your map and things. And, like, they've given you a lot of, like, subtle tools to guide yourself. And I've become really impressed with it, actually, as I've played more and paid more attention. Like, how well they've indicated, like... Right, you want to go places. Right. Yeah, right, yeah, exactly. You've been frustrated on a quest, but like you're not frustrated in like the larger quest. It literally flipped the tower. I just realized that it actually flipped the whole tower. If you said, "Move the moon and stars." Yeah, the transgression. What did she do? Anyway, yeah. So like, it literally. It's true. Ah, that's what it was. I saw these guys. Fuck, dude. Okay, okay. All y'all. Oh, yeah. There's another... God, I hope not. I admit to your magical superiority. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, that, fuck. Okay. That didn't play at all. so. Run and jump? Maybe onto this chandelier? I'm losing a lot of height. Gianna. Get up here. You guys are coming. Oh, somebody pointed out, I've never tested this, but I saw it in a random set of, like, memes / screenshots. Apparently, if you do a fire spell, and it's raining, it does less damage. And I was like, yeah, it was a smaller flame. I was like, kudos to the person who, like, thought of this and then went to go test it. And then double kudos to friggin' From Software for being like, yeah, this is cool. We're just gonna do this and not tell anybody. We're not gonna, like, point out a possible mechanic or anything. Just, it's in there. Yeah. It's true. If they're gonna emulate a game, it allows them to emulate. Like, yeah. I get it. Yeah. I ran into this guy hanging the other way, and I thought he was a guy who would crawl up. Now I get it. He's oh yeah, she was. Yeah, I went up there thinking I would get away from her, like, because she was dipping around, and I was like, oh, the solution's probably I get above her. She won't see me and teleport, and I'll fall on her and stab her that way, Sekiro style. No, she just shoots you right off those rafters. No. I mean, that was ultimately the strategy that she sucked. the Godric one was so nice. I expected they would all be relatively nice, and then the last one I went in, well, this one I couldn't even find. It was just full of murder sorcerers before I even got there. And the other one, fight you from a horse, I'm gonna fight you from a horse. Fought this dude on before. It made me cry. Yeah. Yeah. Did I get my horse this time? Fuck! Ah! I mean, I'm guessing they're literally wearing skin of some kind. God. Oh, let's find out. We got his clothes. Maybe it'll tell us it's made of skin. This is why I said I think you're gonna like the fashion souls in this one, because like, there's crazy. Like, I've got that weird sun mask I've been wearing. There's this stuff made of people's skin. Robe made for sewing together patches of smooth skin. Soft, worn by Godskin nobles, known for their 7-faced neighbors. Oh, bare faces. Nobles are the most ancient apostles who are said to have assimilated human physiology, like crucible. The Erd tree is its primal form. The crucible was the Erd tree in its primal form. What? See, this is what I mean. Like, there's so much wild background stuff that is just fascinating, and I don't understand it, and I want to know more. It's just, I know that it has something to do with, like, the chaos that was creating stuff back before the Erd tree. Again, I don't know what that has to do with the stars. I know that, but I don't know what the greater will is. But it seems to be something that's also above and beyond just the Erd tree. Always under bow. Oh, his weird, like, I'm not... Yeah. His whole, like, I'm not sure I'm gonna get away with this or I'm in the right, but I'm gonna sit here and kind of side-eye you.
That's not your toy.
What's the question? Yeah, it's his grandma. Yeah, she's old and generally fine, but like it sounds like they're thinking like, oh, memory's starting to go kind of stuff. And maybe more concerning. Now again, so Jordan is a bit pessimistic, let's say, and his mom is kind of a assume the worst kind of person when it comes to like stuff like this. So it's hard for me to say how accurate this is, but they both had the idea that because she's living, the grandmother is living with her sister and her family, but there was like something somewhere along the line made her think that they might be moving into a different place and that they were going to have her move into like an old folks home. Which I don't want that at all. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, still see him on, like, message him about stuff, so I know he's alive and okay. Maybe we should go fight that other Godskin noble. Nope. Oh, he wasn't worth much at all. Sending what? Curse mark of death. Wait. I didn't make any. I didn't. What? I didn't ascend anything. Yeah. Do I not have to activate this one? I do it at Grace Sites, right? What the hell? Okay, one I'm pretty sure was like a raises intelligence. Young astrologer gazed at the night sky she watched. She had always chased the stars every step of her journey. Then she met the full moon and died. Astrologer became a queen. Aha! Excited about it. What else did I get? Curse mark of death. Centipede or centipede-like thing in a From Software game, it means the worst kind of decay and corruption. Hold on. Spooky Boo is Princess Ronnie. That's who she is. She was Renala's daughter. Blythe is her half-brother, by the way, the Wolfman. Curse mark carved into Lunar Princess Ronnie's discarded flesh. Curse mark carved into the discarded flesh of Ronnie the Witch, also known as the half-wheel wound of the centipede. This curse mark was carved at the moment of death of the first demigod and should have taken the shape of a circle. However, two demigods perished at the same time, breaking the curse mark into two half-wheels. Ronnie was the first demigod whose flesh perished while the prince of death perished and so on. What? I don't know. It said that the prince of death perished in soul alone. So, like, I guess. I don't think so. She said that I know that the thing she's in is a doll. She said that. I don't know if she means literally a doll or she just means, like, I'm using a body as a puppet. Apparently because she died. But, like, she didn't... Her mom knew she was around and, like, doing stuff. So, like, obviously people knew she didn't die. That she was around and continuing to be this. Fragment of death from Alligator Blind uses power into assassins. See, there's so much cool shit in the background. I'm sure I give this to someone because it's a key item, not an ash. But I like that they give you an ash and they're like, but this one won't listen to you. Like, we'll give it to you, but you can't actually use it. Not because there's a stat missing, just because it doesn't like you that much. That would be such a deep cut. I'll allow it, yeah. I think it's a valid interpretation. Honestly, I'm feeling cocky. I think we go fight that other guy, this guy. It's true. There was a time when I mentioned like I did Volcano Manor and then went into Caelid and realized I'd gone opposed. I did mention that. I was just walking around just like literally on my horse, just swatting people to death. I saw twin dragons and like went, ooh, and then just rode in, just happy as a clam, murdering away. And I said something along the lines of like, I'm feeling blasé and arrogant about this murder, and that's definitely going to bite me soon. Like, because I don't have to keep fresh on anything. Oh! I went to the wrong place. Over here. I think it's just a thing that happens. You're just like a red name when you're very talented. Oh, thank you! I didn't see that.
Put it away. I won't
away.
forget. Again, my appetite. My sin, so please. Enough. Put it away. I won't mind. So
Okay.
please.
I'm gonna wait a day and see if you have something to say. Did you ever see Bravest Warriors? You'd really like it. Highly recommend. Look it up, especially because like the episodes early on are like 5 to 8 minutes. Yeah, but there's a really early episode where they spend almost the whole thing fighting this giant muscle crazy thing called a memory donk, because anything around that loses their memories. And then, long story short, at the very end, it all works out without anybody getting murdered. It's just like, oh, sorry, like, I lost my memories, so I didn't remember. And they're like, well, why were you attacking us? She's like, oh, I just donked out there for a second. And that's her whole explanation. This is this guy just beasted out for a sec.
I won't forget. Mine happen I must. Oh, feed me.
I guess I don't have any more. True. If I'd been a better caretaker. I don't want to fight that guy yet. Oh, I always sit down to fast travel. Like, if there's a grace nearby, I will sit down to fast travel and then go, no, I didn't need to. I never needed to. And Dark Souls 3, like, I remember, because you get the magic teleport forever stick. Yeah, once you get your ability to teleport. Yeah. Yeah, whatever got aggroed to you. Alright, we're slightly stronger, not a lot stronger, but slightly stronger. And we've got super wolves at this point. I think there's a guy I gotta like, run past here, yeah. I'm gonna have my wolves. Fair. He is like surprisingly hard for a guy.
Yeah, he's not worth it.
Yeah. I always do it immediately, I think because it's a habit. Because there's always a chance that they attack you like right out the gate. Yeah. No. Like, it's weird to realize these guys are like ancient warrior priests. sick. Oh. Oh! I thought I had slightly more health than I did. I realized as I started that attack that I should have healed. And I was like, hopefully he doesn't smack me. Wolves, always clutch though. I have no idea. I think it makes them stronger because I remember I'd never upgraded them. I was battling something where I really needed them to survive and they were dying a lot, and then I upgraded them like 5 times. And they were significantly better in the fight. Now, exactly what happens, like attack power, what, and how much a point actually means, like if it's a lot or a little, I have not the foggiest. Yeah. That definitely. Getting like way up there. Seems. Why do you always target me with the fireball? Like, even if there's wolves. Ah, wolves. I didn't have enough space. Oh, like my armor. I'd have to. Oh, what frickin'. Hold on. I should definitely get this souls thing off for a second, and that might be useful because I'm blocking a lot. Let's give it a shot. I don't know if it raises my point. I can look. I can see what it does. Oh, I can't see what it does. Ways or something. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hope that it just means that I my useless stamina or something. Ah, fuck you. No, I ran in because he smacked me in the back. I don't know if you saw that through the door. So I ran in to get my wolves off, and then he opens with a fireball. So I was mid, it was mid summon. No. had already spent a lot of stamina. Probably. But I'd have to... I didn't know he had an explosion at the end. Like, I haven't been paying attention to what he actually did with that AoE. Like, because my focus was always to get as far. I'm usually like, yeah, because he just sort of stands up, I tend to be mid something. So in that case, I was going to forward roll under him, I thought. And instead, I'm forward rolling into him, into blades. Yeah. Spinning blades. No! Is a cool moveset. Yeah. Yeah, because he's got one where he just goes out and slaps, and that was the first one he did. So that's when he did that the first time, I was genuinely lost and confused. Like, it did exactly what... whoever thought of that when they were designing that dude's moveset, he's like, oh, I'm going to get some people with this. Yeah, that was the exact reaction that guy was expecting. Plato's wolves.
Late, sorry,
All right. Well, yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna fight that guy for a while. If I get something that just says like more damage with great swords, then I'm just putting that on. I'm gonna go beat the crap out of him. But yeah, until I find a magic dragon stone or whatever, or I just, you know, I have a spell. No, I want to go explore this place because I haven't even been to this Erd tree. Yeah, I want to go to this Erd tree. Does it have the coolest tree guardian? Because I fought a lot of tree guardians, and I've been trying to figure out because like the one had rot, one of them wasn't even it was like a Cthulhu monster and it spit death, but like they've each had like a thing about them. So my thought was everything I run into here has been lightning oriented. So I've been telling myself that that tree spirit, whatever, is A, going to be a tree one, and B, it's going to either be way bigger and cooler, or it just uses light. Cavalry guy. Oh, on these? Oh, on that one? Okay. I thought you meant like this run. This. Yeah. Yeah, I liked the forcing me to slowly battle up the road. I don't know if you've done that. Oh, no, on this one. Like over here. Yeah, and it was just like I got, whatever, you get attacked by some tough enemies. And then it's like, oh, do you remember this, I don't know, like escalating set all the way up into 2 Tree Knight Guardians? Or whatever that guy's name was. Yeah, which made I laughed so hard because everybody who's ever played this game comes out of the gate, sees that guy on a horse and goes, I'm gonna go attack that guy, and then just gets destroyed by him 150. Like, your beginning moment in Elden Ring, outside of the like little tutorial bit, is just that guy murdering the shit out of you. And so to have somebody run up the world's longest set of stairs only to meet 2 of those guys. Yeah. I want to know about these weird ghost things. Ghost pillars. I don't know if they're meaningful in some way. Oh, but you're fucking... I think you're taking me away from the tree. Whoa! Fuck off. Ah! Yeah. Okay. mean like out here. I've now totally forgotten what it was I was doing. I'm so I was not expecting to be fighting giants up at all. Fight the guy. I want to find the tree. That was what this was about. Thought I would stand out more, honestly. They take their job so seriously. Okay, so if I just go towards that marker. Yeah. This is the tree spot. What happened to the tree? Why is the tree made of giants? No, it's not your... can see why you don't remember anything in the tree. There's this path. This way. Yeah, it would normally be like right. I just noticed all the tree symbols around the tree. Okay, well. I just got rid of it because it was had a much bigger Erd tree. Oh. You were right. So small. You are going to attack me. I thought they were. No, these are. Yeah, no, this is definitely it. Well, they've all been my the Erd trees that have. It's like second age rings tree. Huh, I do now. It's Twiggy. Yeah, Twiggy one. Stop. It's on death. So if you think you're about to die and you drink it, if it's within that time, you won't lose rounds. I don't know how long that time is. Yeah, it's definitely got its uses. Like, it lasts a good long clip because I've used it accidentally drinking it when I thought I was doing something else, and so I just rode around the world with the shield on. Yeah, it's a good while. Like, it's at least a minute. It may be much longer than that. I remember thinking that it may be forever while it was going because it's way longer than any other spell effect. have gotten much better, like, over the last little bit. Like, I've had so many... I think it was mostly dragon fights that got me into it. Like, just I had to do, like, 3 back-to-back. Yeah. I'm gonna meet Lightning Dragon again. Go! Straight up distance attack. Dang it. Alright. Not the attack I should have done. I thought he was doing the same. If that's a thing I can dodge, or if it's a thing I'm supposed to go up and smack him to interrupt. It took him long enough that I think... I'm gonna put on my fucking horse murder pendant. You know, your horse murder necklace. The thing you got lying around. Just horse nip. I was thinking, it takes him a long time to charge up, I'll definitely gonna hit him. Not if I'm on the ground. Probably, yeah. I know it's called Blood Lightning because I've got a spell that does it. But I can't remember what damage exactly it does. Because there's like some stuff that's like fire and madness, or you know, fire and lightning. Yeah, it definitely does lightning. It does lightning and something. Dragon Great Claw. Oh, shield. There's some kind of shield thing out there where you can hold and attack through your block. I don't know what it is. It's like shield wall or something like that. Okay, so there... Yeah, so you don't have to drop your shield to do your light attack. Great shield said to have been whittled from the claw of a great ancient dragon by grotesque tree sentinels who yet serve the tree. Lightning. Yeah, this all looks heavy. Ah. There it is. It's a colossal weapon. Weapon said to have been whittled from the claw of a great ancient dragon. The claw is interwreathed with lightning. Tears through dragons' feeble descendants with ease. Jeez.